New today, Natchitoches Jr. high school students will be in a different building in the upcoming academic year. Davion Telsey has that story.
This Natchitoches Junior High School will soon relocate to another school across town in Natchitoches Parish.
It was distressing. It was really shocking to see that there was so much leaking going on in the school, buckets all over, standing water, water coming in the kitchen area, come down in the kitchen area where they had buckets.
The school board says the decision comes after growing safety concerns and costly repairs. The building has major issues, including roof leaks and damage that could cost anywhere from $2 to $17 million to fix. Money the district just doesn't have.
It was starting to become somewhat of a money pit. We were making the same repairs over and over again, and if you were to walk through the school, especially on a rainy day, you would not have believed that we had sunk $10 million plus into that school. And so at this point, it became to replace the AC and some of the roof. It was going to be a minimum $2.5 million, which wasn't really practical. But then to really fix it and get everything up to speed, we were told numbers upwards of $15, $16, $17 million.
Still, some community members are concerned. They fear the empty building could become blight and say the school holds deep history and meaning for many families in the area.
Oh, Frankie Ray Jackson Sr. is my deceased grandmother's brother. Both are passed now. But to know that the school was named in honor of him meant an awful lot to me as a relative, and also as it kind of marked the kind of inclusion across, color lines in terms of schools, having prominence in recognition for people of his community.
Students from Natchitoches Junior High will be moved to the current magnet school. Those magnet students then shift to another school on the east side of Natchitoches. School signs and names will change, but the district says state funding, known as MFP, will remain the same.
Moving students around doesn't affect how much money we get from the MFP. It's purely based on that student count number. And so if we have 4,900 students last year and we have 4,900 students this year, then we moved them around to different places, it would still be the same amount of funding. But we do feel like we are overall utilizing our resources more efficiently because all these campuses will have a higher percentage of capacity now.
The district plans to complete the moves before next school year begins. They say the goal is to keep students safe and learning in buildings they can actually afford to maintain.
If any school were to shut down or have to shut down in our city, we would hate for it to be this school, which was previously known NJH. Because again, the history of this building, the uniqueness of its architecture has always been one of the things that even when we finished school here, we talked so much about. I'm hoping that in some way this school can be repurposed and they can do the repairs that are necessary, but I certainly do not or would not like to see it just go to waste.
For now, the future of Natchitoches Junior High building remains in use, but school leaders say student safety and budget realities left them no other choice.
The community was very concerned about blight and leaving NJH vacant. What we're going to do is we are going to section off the building and still utilize the gymnasium, and because the gymnasium's in good shape, although when it does rain, it leaks. But we are going to house our HVAC technicians over there. We're going to have an alarm over there. We're still going to mow the grass. We're still going to have personnel who are working out of that space, and we're still going to utilize it for athletic events.
It looks good on the outside. When you go in, it looks pretty good until you come in on the day after the rain, and you see that there's been a lot of leaking all over the school. And just think about what the kids and the teachers and the other employees were having to deal with on a daily basis.
The closure of the Kempty Mill has caused more than just job loss. It also left a big dent in local tax funding. That's now affecting schools in Natchitoches Parish, especially Natchitoches Junior High, where safety concerns has pushed the school board to make a tough call. For News Channel 5, I'm Davion Telsey.